The Explore section of Unit 3, Task 5 is a lab day. So lab days mean that you have to be especially careful and work together and stay in your groups. Use your lab protocol. Do not put anything in your mouth that goes with the labs, okay? So Explore, what we're going to do today is your job is to design a device that can keep the river water warm enough for fish to spawn. So the hot and cold packs, those are the inspiration for this. A lot of times they have a chemical reaction inside. Once those are broken, they release heat and or they absorb heat, and then that's how they work. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your group. Every group has some chemicals that you're going to experiment with today. Okay. So we're going to test some substances to decide which ones create chemical reactions that are going to release heat and which ones create chemical reactions that absorb heat. And then you're going to use that information to figure out what you're going to design later on. So we have to be diligent about today so that you can use this information later on. So your job is to design a device that keeps the river warm enough for fish to spawn. All right, and again, this is the inspiration behind this particular assignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into your groups of 2 to 4, and you're going to use the materials in the resources card that is linked here to provide to do the work. Also, I'll have some printed for you, as well as all the information you need is in this slideshow as well. So you're going to test each substance, and then you're going to record the observations and decide which ones create chemical reactions that release heat, which ones that absorb heat. Those are the 2 things you're going to focus on for this particular lab. So this is the procedure. So if you don't want to click on the link, everything you need is right here. So the materials that you will gather would be calcium chloride, which is what we use for ice melt, potassium chloride, which is basically table salt, sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, and vinegar. So you're going to use these, and then this is your process. So you're going to do one at a time, label each bag so that you have the information. Number 5 is very important. Do not close the bag on that vinegar. You might get a reaction that you don't expect if you do that. In your student handout, you're going to answer these. Your observations are going to go here, and then does the reaction release or absorb heat? That's important information to put here. And then what substances combine? Does this reaction release heat or absorb heat? You've already answered that. So that is what we're going to do today. If you missed or were not in the lab, you probably find some of these at home and to do those on your own just to kind of get a feel for it. All right.